What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and today I'm going to be building a competitive OU team around Conkeldurr for Sword and Shield. Then I will be hopping on the Pokemon Showdown ladder to test out the team and to make improvements. I of course have a Flame Orb Guts moveset with 4 attacks. Defog is also a move it gets now, however I wouldn't run Defog Conk simply because a lot of the better Rock Setters in the tier, for example, Clefable as well as Galarian Corsola, don't really mind Conkeldurr at all, so I would just stick with 4 attacks and add a different defogger. It is useful though because sometimes Ferrothorn runs rocks, but I wouldn't really stick with it. As for the EVs, I have a bit of speed on here just to outspeed opposing Conkeldurr, then max attack Adamant and 236 in HP. The two Pokemon that really want to switch into Conk, like I mentioned, are Galarian Corsola and Clefable, and a Pokemon that can threaten both of those very well is Aegislash with this dual stab, because we get Flash Cannon and then we have Shadow Ball to hit both of those respectively. I definitely want to run Leftovers on you, and I'm going to run a King Shield set with Shadow Sneak. Normally I'd run Substitute, but I definitely want the priority to be able to help out against Dragapult, since Conkeldurr can't really do much to that, unless you predict it coming in and go for Earthquake, so let's go ahead and do that, and then run Flash Cannon and Shadow Ball. So offensively this does very well for Conkeldurr, but I definitely want a defensive pivot into basically Clefable. Galarian Corsola is not a very offensive Pokemon, but Life Orb Clefable, we can't really go hard Aegislash on a Flamethrower, so gotta watch out. In fact, this runs 60. What does the standard Clefable run? I think standard Clefable also runs like 60 speed investment, right? It's something like that, so I gotta go up to 172 on you, which I believe is, yeah, that much investment right there, and then we can just go ahead and run max speed. Well, no, max special attack and then the rest in HP right now. With a, well actually I don't want to go with Modest simply because I have Shadow Sneak, so maybe I subtract a defense. I think I'll subtract regular Fizz Def and just keep Shadow Sneak priority there, because it could make the difference between knocking out Dragapult after hazards and not knocking out Dragapult, so let's go ahead and leave it as the Mild Nature. From here, I definitely mentioned I want a Clefable switch in, and the one thing that actually does that, like I mentioned in my Clefable Team Builder, is Rotom-Heat. Everything else in the tier gets hit super effectively or neutrally by its Life Orb boosted attacks, so this is your best bet. Let's go ahead and run the Fizz Def one to help take on Galarian Darm. I like this because even though like Conkeldurr can check Galarian Darm using Mach Punch, Rotom-Heat's a better switch into it, so this will be able to help us out. Let me run Leftovers with Volt Switch, Overheat, and then just a dual status Thunder Wave, Will-O-Wisp. What else does this help out with? Rotom-Heat. What else do you check that I don't need coverage for anymore? It helps out against Corviknight too, and actually Corviknight is kind of annoying for Conkeldurr if it like doesn't get caught by Thunder Punch boosted by Guts, so that's kind of cool. From here, what does the team need now? It's still very slow, is something I'm realizing. Even with a little bit of speed on Aegislash, it's not very fast, so speed control is definitely something I want. I also want to add Pokemon that can get Aegislash in on Clefable, so I think the two best bets are going to be Hydreigon or Dragapult, because those both lure and Clef, right? We can just U-turn out into Aegislash and be able to threaten those and help out Conkeldurr in the long run. That seems like a really solid idea. Anything else that lures in Clef that gets a U-turn? Corviknight doesn't invite in Clef. I feel like it's gotta be Dragapult or Hydreigon. I've been using a lot of Dragapult. I feel like if it's gonna be one of the two, I go Hydreigon. It would have to be Choice Scarf though. I don't run U-turn without a Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf would give me a faster Pokemon than something like Galarian Darm as well as Haxorus. So that is really good. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Scarf Hydreigon here. The thing is, if I'm using Scarf Hydreigon, I think I'm going to have to add a switch into opposing Ditto copying mine, because if my team gets destroyed by Hydreigon dual stab. What would I do for that though? Let's see. I also just realized I have no hazard game on this teammate. I don't have Rocks or Defog. I gotta fix that. Let's go ahead and run U-turn. Let me put the set in here. Draco, Dark Pulse, and Flamethrower to hit Ferrothorn. Actually, do I even want Flamethrower? Would Earth Power be better for like Pex? Because like Conkeldurr doesn't really mind that. None of these guys really mind Ferrothorn. I guess Aegislash. No, I'll leave it there. It's fine. Let's go ahead and run this. And then 4 and Spidef, so I love the speed control now. Now it's just about adding something that actually checks opposing Hydreigon, because like even just opposing Hydreigon, not even Ditto, could be like a serious issue. So let's see what does that. I believe the 3 best are Grimmsnarl, Tyranitar, and Mandibuzz. I'm leaning towards Mandibuzz because like all of them double up on typing, but Mandibuzz gives me a defogger, and I did just mention I have no hazard game going on. Tyranitar would give me rocks though, but what would Tyranitar check? I guess it would give me a Dragapult check as well, but Mandibuzz checks that just fine as well. I think what I'll do is I'll go Mandibuzz for Defog and then figure out the rocks after. Let's go ahead and put Overcoat on here with Spit Def. Heavy Duty Boots is definitely the item, so I'm pretty sure this is the first time during the entire generation that I'm running 2 Pokemon on the same team with Heavy Duty Boots. I don't think I've ever done that. Let's go ahead and run U-Turn, Defog, Roost, and what else do I want? I guess, yeah, Knockoff would be the best idea. This is also another Pokemon, by the way, that invites in Clefable, so once again, U-Turn right out into Aegislash and then open up the door for Conkeldurr. I like that. Let's go ahead and run Spit Def. I can run max HP with the not HP, even HP stat because I have the Heavy Duty Boots. I don't plan on letting this thing get knocked off. And even if it's taking a knockoff, chances are the HP stat won't matter anymore. Let's go ahead and run minus special attack, and 1 slot left. I need Stealth Rocks or Spikes on this team. Ferrothorn is there. Toad. Toad could be useful for the ground type. Helps check Rotom Wash, but Ferrothorn does that really well as well. What else does the Ferrothorn help out with? Mimikyu. I guess like Grimmsnarl too. This thing gets destroyed by Bulk Up Grimmsnarl, huh? I think I have to add Ferrothorn. Also provides me a better water resist that actually maybe switches into Dracovish, not under rain, but it will otherwise. Yeah, I think I convinced myself. Ferrothorn for the rain check as well as just the Grimmsnarl check is definitely the best idea. Let's go ahead and run minus speed, sorry, with 0 IVs to ensure that Shadow Ball is doing as much work as possible. Then let's run Leftovers. Did I say Shadow Ball? I meant Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball, Power Whip, Leech Seed, and Stealth Rocks. Now we have the hazards, we have the defog. I'm glad I was able to get the hazard game on the team with just the last 2 Pokemon, so I like the look of it. Obviously, if the team has any super glaring weaknesses, I'll go ahead and update that as we battle, but let's get started. Okay, I have a game right here. Looking at this, my Hydreigon plus Aegislash looks very good. If I can get rid of the Clefable, my Conkeldurr looks very nice as well. What I want to do is lead off with my Rotom-Heat, I'm thinking. The only bad lead would be like Dragapult, and I can just go to like Mandibuzz on that, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that. Maybe Hydreigon would be a bad lead too. They do lead with the Dragapult. Would they go for Specs Thunderbolt right away? I think I need a Rotom for the Clef and Aegislash. I'm just gonna go to Mandibuzz here. I think I live 2 Specs Thunderbolts anyway, it's not that strong. Let's see what they do. They go for U-Turn, okay, that's not the best, but it's alright, I guess. They're able to get into Clefable. I think I just go to either Rotom or Aegislash. Probably Rotom. I don't want to take a fire move with Aegislash here. I guess Rocks would be a bit worse for me, but they go right for Moonblast, okay. It does absolutely nothing, and they don't have a ground type. I'm gonna Para here. Yeah, just to see what they do. As they get a Wish going, okay, so I'm assuming they're gonna try to pass that to somebody, so I'm just gonna Volt out here. Maybe to like Dragapult or Hydreigon. But like, I've already shown Thunder Wave, would you really want to pass it after that? Yeah, that's kind of a tough situation, because I don't actually want to click Volt Switch if they're staying in. I want to Overheat, but I've shown Thunder Wave, I don't think I should switch out into something offensive. I'm gonna Volt. Okay, they stay in, I should have just Overheated. What do I do now? I guess I'll go Aegislash. It's really risky, but I'll try it. As they go for Moonblast again. They do get the drop, which could actually end up mattering because I'm faster right now, and I don't think I killed them with that drop on me, so I'm going to go back to Rotom here. Yeah, they have Flamethrower. I need to get out of here on the turn the drop doesn't happen. I miss my Overheat as well. Perfect. Now they get a Wish up. Alright, watch this. I'm going to Volt Mandibuzz on the fire move. Whoa, Moonblast does nothing. Mandibuzz is so good. I think I can just Roost up and just knock it off later. Yeah, that's doing nothing. I can just get up to full and then knock off. And then this thing's damage output's going to be really low from there. I'm spamming Roost in case they switch out because I need to stay healthy for Dragapult in the worst case scenario, but ooh, they actually Dynamax it. They do 50, so I can stall that. I think I will stall that. Oh, they get a crit immediately, okay. That's 2 turns though, I just need to not get crit this turn and then I can Roost stall again. There we go, now I can spam Roost. And then, like, all I want to do is get up to full, then throw off a knockoff. That's my goal here. Let's go to Roost again. They go ahead and Moonblast. I'll just knock off now. Yeah, because that's going to get rid of their lefties, and that's going to lower this thing's longevity a ton, which I love. There's a full pair. I'm going to U-turn this turn into Aegislash on the Moonblast, and this is the positioning that I wanted. Perfect. I'm just going to Flash Cannon now. As they're able to get in the Ferrothorn. Good play, for sure. I think what I'll do is probably Shadow Ball at once, just to see what it is. Okay, it's definitely like spit after something. I'll go to Conkeldurr on the rocks, and this is pretty good as well, because now I'm in here, I can just Drain Punch, I think. Maybe I should Earthquake. You shouldn't leave in Ferrothorn, you should go Clef. Okay, they have Protect, so now they know I have clicking Earthquake. I'm gonna Drain Punch now. I showed Earthquake, I don't think you should risk. Okay, they go Clef. Okay, that's the correct play. I was wondering if they would go Aegislash or not. Okay, so here I can choose to go either Rotom again, or even Mandibuzz to try to defog, but I feel like that's just gonna... Well, I have the boots. Let's go to Mandibuzz on the Protect and just defog everything. They go for Wish. I'll just... Actually... Yeah, I'll U-turn to Aegislash as they go right for Moonblast, and this is fine. What I can do here is just Shadow Ball. Yeah, because I know Ferrothorn's coming in now. And what I'll do is just get in my own. I don't want this thing recovering. Just got a Brox here. And I think here I'll go to Conk. Maybe I should spam Leech Seed a bit and see what they do. If they have Spikes though, well, there's nowhere there's Spikes and then no attacking move. That would be like, that would not make any sense. Like, I don't want to go Conk, but I think I'm eventually just going to switch out because I don't want to be here forever. They actually have to switch out before me. I'm going to pivot to Rotom as they go for Flamethrower, and I'm just going to Overheat here to force the Wish. Yeah, because they actually go for Wish there, okay. I'm just going to continue spamming Overheat a bit as they go for Flamethrower. Okay, I'm going to bring in Mandibuzz then. As they go for Wish. This one could be long, but I think I can win this in the long run. They go for Moonblast. How many more do you have? 15. I'm running out of Roosts, and like pretty fast too. I just need to get full power at once, and then I can just go to... There you go. And now what I can do is just U-turn out into... I'm going to go Aegislash again. As they catch me with the Flamethrower that time, but I'm still like relatively healthy here. It's not that big of a deal. And I think I just Shadow Ball. No, I'm going to Flash Cannon, just in case. Like, I know it's really risky to click Shadow Ball, because if they stay in Flamethrower, the one turn I Shadow Ball, I don't beat them 1v1. So let's Shadow Ball here. Yeah, now what I'm going to do is get out of here and go Pharaoh. As they try to Protect. And now what I'll do is I'll go Conk. Clef being so healthy is kind of annoying. They go hard Clef on the Pharaoh, interestingly. Alright, I don't want to take this thing on, so I'm going to go to you. Overheat again. How many times can I miss Overheat one game? That's like 3 now, right? 4? Okay, cool. This Rotom is not coming through. I just need to force this thing to Wish on the turn that, like, it has to click Protect. Like, let's just Overheat here, weaken it a bit. There's the drop. They got full Parrot that turn. Okay, let's go to Aegislash here on the Wish. I'm gonna Dynamax and kill that thing. I don't want it coming back. Yeah, get out of here, dude. Okay, so I break Ferrothorn. I'm down to like 2 Overheats on Rotom for no reason. I mean, I would be down to 2 anyway. They go to Hydreigon. I guess I'll Max Guard to see... Well, they could Nasty Plot, so I'll just go to Mandibuzz. They just go for Dark Pulse, which is fine. I can just U-turn here. Like, this is the positioning I was trying to get the entire game. I finally broke one of their walls down, and now what I can do is abuse, like, Aegislash plus Hydreigon. Hydreigon Dark Pulse looks amazing. Because Clef is paralyzed too, so it's not going to appreciate coming in every time. Also, I've already wasted 7 wishes, so that's going to help me out. I think I need Conkeldurr to do the main breaking, though. They actually try to sub up, which is interesting. I'll go to Conk here, and this is a play I really want to get right. Do I Drain Punch or do I Earthquake? Or do I just Mach? I think I just Drain Punch. Well, the thing is, if they Dynamax, they could also just straight up kill, so I'm gonna go for Mandibuzz here. But if they go to Clef and I don't Earthquake, that would be so bad. I'm just gonna Drain Punch and hope they don't Dynamax here. Is that too risky? I kind of need Conk in this game. That's what I'm kind of debating here. If I Earthquaked into Clef right now and got the 2-ko, I would basically win. But if they stay in and I Earthquake, that's horrible. I don't think I can risk that. I'm just gonna Drain Punch. They go to Pex out of all things, okay. Well, with Pex on the field, I'll just Earthquake now. They know I have it, but like... Even then, who's coming back in, right? You can go back to Hydreigon, I guess? That's dead. Are we serious? Okay. Hydreigon comes in. I do have Mach Punch. Okay, I see what they're trying to do here. They're trying to wear me down using Burn. Do I let this... I think I just have to get the prediction right at some point. Let's go for EQ here. And now what I can do is safely Drain Punch my health. They called that. Okay. I'm going to switch this out and keep it for a bit more. Maybe I can Drain Punch or Mach Punch later. But here what I want to do is get in my Pharaoh on the King Shield and just throw off Leech Seed. Even if they're close combat, I don't really care. Actually, you know what? They've been going Clef every time. I'm going to Gyro Ball. What if they go to Pex, though? I want to Power Whip into that. I'm going to Power Whip. That's they go to Hydreigon. Okay. Sub Dark Pulse. I think these are a Nasty Plot and then Flash Cannon. I don't think they're going to have the Fire move. I'm going to Gyro Ball. Yeah, they don't have a Fire move, I don't think. So I can just spam Gyro Ball here and wear this down. I want to Power Whip into the Pex coming in, though. That's the thing. I'm going to Gyro Ball here. The thing is, would they really sub again when I'm just spamming Gyro Ball? I could see them doing it. I'm just going to Gyro Ball again. Yeah, I regret how I played my Conkeldurr there, but... Okay, I actually kill Hydreigon. That's really nice. Now Dragapult could come in. I still have the full health Mandibuzz. So let's go to that and just throw off a knock. As Clef comes right in. I just U-turn here to Rotom. And miss, a 4th Overheat, or 5th, or whatever it is now. But I think the goal is just don't let Aegislash take any Flamethrowers at this point. Aegislash can also do this for me. So let's go to Rotom here on the Wish. Would they try to pass this to somebody? Probably not. I'm just going to Volt. And go to Mandibuzz on the Flamethrower. Yeah, I can never let Aegislash come in. I just got to stall out all these attacks, which is really frustrating. But if it's what I got to do, I will. Let's go for U-turn here. I'm going to go to Pharaoh this time on the Moonblast. And I think what I want to do is now get in... I don't even need Pharaoh. I'm just going to Gyro Ball this for damage. Oh, they're faster. Okay. That's fine. Now I get an Aegislash, and this is what I was hoping for. I can just Shadow Ball here. Actually, I have Flash Cannon in case they stay in. If I lose this, I lose, so... Yeah. There isn't really another play besides Flash Cannon. I really want to be aggressive in Shadow Ball, but if they stay in, I don't want to lose the game right now. Yeah, as they did try to stay in. This kills, right? Oh, dude. Okay, but they got full parry. That's so lucky. I thought it would kill. And yeah, now I just Shadow Ball through something. I really thought that would just straight up knock it out. The thing is, if I kill Clefable, even if I leave it that low, I don't know if they can beat my Hydreigon. So they give me that to get into Dragapult. Aegislash, okay. I do have a bit of speed on mine, but I still feel as though... do I need this? I feel like I just win with Dark Pulse now, so I'm just going to Shadow Ball. They might Dynamax, but I don't think that'll make a difference. Maybe I should King Shield. No, that's a choking play. I think I just attack every time. Yeah, they knock me out. Now I go to Hydreigon, and I think I just sweep the game. With a Dark Pulse. Although they could Dynamax. I forgot they still had that option. Just now. Yeah, that's a problem. Do I just lose? No, I should go to Mandibuzz. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. I didn't think they would actually make that double. What do I do about this? I think I have to U-turn into Conk. On the Wish, yeah. And what I have to do here is just Earthquake. They get the Protect, but they're taking a lot of damage. I didn't think they would actually go with Clefable on the Hydreigon. Oh, that leaves them so low, and they get full parried, okay. So now I go back to you and get a kill. It's just the Dynamax. I need to get the turn right with their Dynamax, so I knock out Clef there. They go to Dragapult. They're gonna Dynamax this, right? I'm gonna go to Mandibuzz. No, they just go for darts, and I could have just killed that there for free. I think I lose now. Okay, let's go to you and just Dark Pulse. Were you really not gonna Dynamax? Oh, they're Choice Scarf. Okay, that makes sense. So if they were Choice Scarf, what could I have done? Okay, GG. That was a really long game. I really thought I was ahead. I was up 6-4, and then I still managed to lose. It really sucks. Where did I go wrong here? So if it was Scarf Dragapult, I should have just kept Ferrothorn. But they had Flamethrower too, so I would have had to play aggressive against it no matter what. I think the biggest mistake was just how I played my Conk. My Conk was the best Pokemon here, and it just let it get worn down by Pex and Hydreigon. for like no reason, so it is what it is. I'll be right back. Okay, I have a second game right here. Gonna try to play this one more smart. Not very happy with how I played the last one, particularly Conk, like I mentioned. That was really bad, but let's lead off with my... I can see Toad to lead, so I'm gonna lead Pharaoh. Let's lead Hydreigon. Do these run fire moves on Rain? I don't think it's worth even risking. I'm just gonna go to Mandibuzz. Like, even if they go to Pelipper, I can just knock off. Although that would invite in the Dracovish, so maybe not the best idea. I need Ferrothorn for Dracovish, though. I know that for Dracovish is still gonna 2-KO me, but like, it's still gonna wear it down. They go for Fire Blast. It's gonna do 31. Is that Specs? Mandibuzz against Hydreigon. I feel like that has to be Specs, right? Yeah, that's Specs. 31, no way. So now what I can do is just U-turn on the Pelipper and bring in... I could go to Conk, but if they're Hurricane, that would be a little bit worse for me. I think the better play is just going out into Hydreigon here and clicking U-turn. I don't think they would risk the Pelipper, like... Yeah, they go to Ferrothorn. And this allows me to get in Conk, and now I can just mess somebody up. Let's go right for Drain Punch. Would you go hard Pelipper? If I Thunder Punch into Pelipper, you just lose the game, so they stay in. Ooh, that's not something I thought about at all. Huh. Well, I don't want this taking any more damage. I don't want to make the mistake I made last game, when Conk is so good, and I just let it get worn down. So I catch this guy coming in. I'm just gonna Power Whip. Never know how crazy they are. Plus, I could see this trying to get up rocks, and then Ferrothorn is the Spiker. That would make some sense, too. Or they just try to go for the kill, but it's not going to, yeah. That's why I click Power Whip and not Stealth Rocks initially. The problem is Dracovish as a whole is now the problem. Go to Mandibuzz here. So they're gonna get in Dracovish and probably try to get a kill, so I'm just gonna U-turn. Yeah, I don't want that happening. I'm just gonna go to... I'll go to Hydreigon here. And I guess I can just U-turn. Although, I'm gonna Draco. As they go to Pharaoh, I actually miss it. That could be better. I'm thinking about Dynamaxing here, just trying to mess their team up now. Like, this is getting kind of... I feel like I gotta break through it now, before they start to mess me up with Dracovish and whatnot. Let's go for Max Flare. Ooh, good scout, dude. But I'm pretty sure I live your Draco Meteor. And we know your choice specs, too. Oh, they give me that thing. I think I just win. Because I just Max Flare whatever comes in. And then their weather is gone for the rest of the game. And I still have Mach Punch Conk to be able to check their Hydreigon, so that's really good. Dreadnought shouldn't be able to knock me out with anything. So the question is, do I reverse weather, or do I just click Wormwind here? I feel like I Wormwind. Yeah, because that does great damage. So I actually didn't check how strong Wormwind was, which is kind of annoying, because I would love to know. Well, I mean, I guess against this thing I can just go to Pharaoh. Or I can just Draco again. What do I not need? I guess, like, Pharaoh is expendable. Yeah, they go for Stone Surge. That's okay. All I need to do is wait for this Dynamax to run out, then get in my Conkeldurr, and I think it's just game from there. So I think what I do here is I go to... Unless Mach Punch kills now. Does it just kill now? It's really strong. I wouldn't be surprised. Dreadnought. Says it does a lot. Yeah, let's go for that. If it says it kills, I'm gonna trust the calc. It says it kills. I'm gonna Mach Punch. This is Gigantamax Dreadnought, right? So an offensive set, 78 to 92. Even if that's for whatever reason halved due to Dynamax HP, it should still kill most of the time. Yeah, nice. Okay, good. So now the fish comes in. I think in order to guarantee this win, all I have to do is cycle in Hydreigon and keep Conkeldurr. So what I do here is I sack a Rotom or Mandibuzz. Probably Rotom. Then I go to Hydreigon. I have to click... I think the best overall click is just Dark Pulse. The reason being... No, I can't let them get in the Hydreigon. I think I just... Like, if they give me damage on Dracovish, I straight up win with Conkeldurr, right? That's the thing. So they shouldn't stay in here. They should always go ahead and bring in Ferrothorn. But they could play off a choke and just stay in and hope I don't click Draco or Dark Pulse. So I think I have to click one of these two. And I think Dark Pulse is the better option. Yeah, all I need is damage on the... Yeah, they stay in, so I just straight up win now. Conk comes in and just Mach Punches through their team. This will die. Even if they go to Ferrothorn and have me take Iron Barbs, the other two still will just fall over. Because if like Ferrothorn randomly lives, I can just Drain Punch after. Yeah, there's Pharaoh. It did live, but like that's still not going to help them. In fact, I think my best play is... No, I just Drain Punch. What am I thinking about? And then yeah, I just Mach Punch through these guys, and that's GG. Okay, yeah, like I'm glad I played Conkeldurr really well this time. Last game, I was not that great. Yeah, I gotta recognize when Conkeldurr does a lot of work. Okay, let's see. So yeah, now they just get swept by... Draco Meteor dies, right? Let me just triple check. I don't want to lose this after like how I played the first one. That first one was hard to watch, and I felt kind of bad at the end. Guts Conkeldurr 36 min. Okay, yeah, this dies. That didn't matter. And then Hydreigon dies as well. Let's hit him up with the Mach Punch, and that'll be GG right there. So we pick up a win. I'll be right back. Okay, I have another game right here. This team is very odd. It's like Sticky Webs, but then they have a Quagsire and then Excadrill. I'm assuming it's Sash Lead Excadrill plus Sash Lead Galvantula, then maybe Scarf Darm. Either Bulk Up or Screens Grimmsnarl, but I think Bulk Up, Dragon Dance, Dragapult, and then maybe Curtis Quagsire, something like that. That's what I'm going to go off of initially, but I'm going to lead Hydreigon here and just U-turn on the Galvantula. I don't want to take a Thunder Wave. Yeah, I'm going to U-turn into my Rotom. Although that would invite in the Quagsire, which would be kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't know how much I like that. I could go Ferrothorn instead. But I'm like really Fizz-Def, so I don't think I'm going to take Bug Buzz too well if that's what they go for. And Ferrothorn could actually help out against like Drill or Galarian Darm locked into Crash, so... That only did 26. Okay, I'm going to Rotom. Yeah, they tried to Thunder Wave. Okay, good to know. And I just Overheat here. Another Overheat miss. Okay, Rotom. Cool. I'm just going to Overheat. Yeah, and then they get to keep the Web Setter. That's so annoying. What do? I guess I'll go to Pharaoh. On the Toxic, that's fine. I just click Power Whip, right? Yeah, Dragapult comes in, takes an okay amount, and I have, where's my Mandibuzz over here? So I can just switch that in. As they go for Fire Blast, and it does like nothing, and I can just defog now. As Galvantula comes right back in. Yeah, I'm really frustrated. I'm gonna go for U-turn on the webs and bring in Hydreigon here. And this allows me to just click. I want to predict Grimmsnarl because I don't really have the best switch in after if it comes in, so I'm gonna go for U-turn. Yeah, but that's the reason I didn't want to. They tried to Thunder Wave, okay. I feel like if you were gonna predict my U-turn, you should just click an attack. Okay, I get rid of Galvantula, nice. Now from here. I think I want to defog as soon as possible. I had to take damage on Rotom for no reason, which is actually kind of lame against Galarian Darm. Mold Breaker Drill comes in. I guess I'll go to Fizz-Def Pharaoh here. On Life Orb EQ does a lot, jeez. Okay, but I can Power Rip and just get a ton of damage off. Nice, and this Pokemon actually hits its moves unlike some of the other ones on my team. So they kill me there. I'll just go to you and click. I'm just gonna Mach Punch. I don't think I need to predict Dragapult. They go to Quag. Quag is actually just gonna like drop to Drain Punch, I wanna say. Or they can't. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, I was gonna say, why did that take so much? I can go to Mandibuzz here. Is it worth taking a Toxic just to defog? Probably. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, I'm gonna knock off here. What is this thing's item? Have we seen it? Rocky Helmet. I want that gone, actually. Hey, get that out of there. They Curtis Scald. I can just U-turn out now. I know Mandibuzz is very low for like no reason, but that's alright. I think I go to Conk. And just spam Drain Punch. Yeah, that's doing a lot. And I can just Earthquake now. As they tried to get a Dragapult, dude, what are you doing? This has been a very weird game. Like, my first two opponents played very well, but I'm just a bit confused by this one because... Like, I think you could have kept your Galvantula multiple times. That risk was, like, really risky. And now you're just really in a bad spot against my Conk. The thing is, I could still lose to Grimmsnarl, so I'm not out of this yet. Yeah, Grimmsnarl is a problem as a whole. And I still need Rotom for Galarian Darm. Yeah, this isn't over. I'm speaking way too soon. Never mind, it might be over because they brought this in. Wait, but they could Dynamax. I'll go to Rotom. They just click EQ. I could have just Mach Punched this in O-code. I'll just Overheat now. Kill the Quagsire, yeah. Driller comes in. I don't need Mandibuzz anymore. On the off chance they don't go for Iron Head or Rapid Spin, okay. I mean, I still have Scarfed Hydreigon, right? Or I go to Conk, but I feel like I just keep Conk and go to you instead to Flamethrower. Yeah, they give me the drill. Then Grimmsnarl comes in. I just want to make sure I don't lose to this thing Dynamaxing. That's the main priority right now. I can beat Darm using this plus Conk. I think I just go to Rotom here. And what I do is I think I just Oh, they got the drop. Unless, is that the one that guaranteed drops? Spirit Break? Yeah, okay, never mind. I think I just Wisp on the Spirit Break. And now what I can do is just Volt out into my Aegislash. And probably win the game. A really weird game, but I think I have this. Let's just King Shield to waste their screens. Oh yeah, that doesn't protect against status. Okay, I'll just Shadow Sneak. Why do I feel like that's not going to kill behind the screen and the resist? I could see it not killing. Oh, never mind, it just did, okay. And my priority now is to just be King Shield to make sure that they can't lock any one good move. Also stall their screens out. And then I think I Dynamax Rotom to wrap it up. Because Conk might still die, Hydreigon will still die. So there's a Max Flare, okay. So they set up Sun for my Rotom's max attack, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I just Flash Cannon here. Should I just wait until the screen goes down to be safe? Could be the better play. I think the best play is just to go to you and Flamethrower. Yeah, that is a lot, and then all I need to do now is go to Rotom. Dynamax, if this doesn't end the game, then Mach Punch will. Yeah, and that was able to end the game right there. So I don't think I played particularly well, but my opponent played really badly as well, in my opinion. So yeah, that was a weird game, but I'll be right back. Okay, I have another game right here. I find that if you have a hard time getting a read on our player, your best bet is just to stop playing aggressively. For example, in that last game, like the guy tried to sack his Galvantula multiple times, and eventually I just attacked what was in front of me, and he didn't go Quagsire. So yeah, that's how I generally approach those kind of matches. Let's go ahead and lead off with Hydreigon here. Hydreigon kind of does well against everybody as a lead. Especially Barraskewda. How aggressive am I here? Do I go for... I mean, if I Draco, they're dead, right? If I go for Flamethrower into Ferrothorn, that would be amazing, though. U-turn is a good mid-ground because it catches the Ferrothorn. But if they stay in, I can also go to my own. Yeah, really aggressive play. Like, I don't understand that either. If I Draco, you're dead, but... I mean, they probably close combated now that I'm thinking about it, so I'll go to Mandibuzz here. I didn't think that would just crit immediately, but it looks like it might have 2-code anyway. Well, okay. Let's get out of there. They don't have a Ghost Resist at least, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, Mandibuzz being low is... Actually, it's not even that bad. It wasn't doing a ton here. They go to the Toad. Let's see how much Toad takes. Toad doesn't... Well, the thing is, this is offensive on this team, right? What do I do? Because I don't want to King Shield on like a hazard. That would be worse for me. I'm going to King Shield. As they try to Earth Power, okay. Do I just aggressively attack this here? Because I'll live one in the shield form and then I can knock it out. Could be worth it. Like, Seismitoad is actually kind of a threat, especially because if it has Focus Blast, Ferrothorn is not going to appreciate it. Okay, so he opts to do that. I think I go hard into my own. As they try to Lead Sheet, I'll just go to Brox. And I'll just spam Lead Sheet here. I think my opponent's best play there was just to spam Lead Sheet as well, because they could get it back up to full. But they decided not to. Okay, now they know what they're doing. I'm gonna go to Conk here. No, I want to play Conk smart. Just keep Conk at full, I think. And it'll be better for me here. I think I go to Mandibuzz on the Protect and just knock off. Or Roost. Probably Roost. Actually, I don't even need it. I think the knockoff is just going to be more valuable in the long run. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sack that and then get in Conk here. I think this is the best idea, because now what I can do is just Drain Punch. I don't think Pelipper would make a ton of sense. They'd go out into Pelipper anyway. It takes 25 from Drain Punch, which is not even boosted by Guts, so I think Mach Punch just picks it off. But I'm gonna run the calc just to make sure. So if I did 25 with a not Guts boosted Drain Punch, is that defensive or not? Let's take away Guts and put in Drain Punch. Oh, I need to make sure I'm not burnt. Yeah, so they're like Fizz Def, so with the Guts and Flame Orb, Mach Punch does nothing. How fast would they be, though? I don't want to sack this. But I also don't want them roosting up. I had the calc correct, right? If I take away Guts and I'm not burnt, Drain Punch does that much. So if I put Guts back on... Why does that do nothing? I thought it would do more for sure. I really want to be... I could actually Dynamax, too. And just, like, that's the safest bet, I think, Dynamaxing here. But, yeah, I'm going to try to get rid of this. As the Hurricane, yeah. So, at least that way I'm not down to Hurricane, and I still am able to get rid of Pelipper. Now their only way of setting Rain back up is with their own Dynamax. So I think my priority right here should be just keep Ferrothorn at a really good amount of health, and I'll be fine. I feel like you're not fat enough to do this, Barraskewda. I mean, strong enough, sorry. Barraskewda. I really wish they would put the default set in here, because I don't like having to put the entire set in every time I want to calc. It's not that big of a deal, but it would save some video time. But I just want to make sure that this doesn't kill me. Under Rain, it actually might. Let's put... Can I change the form somewhere? Dynamax? What if I take away this? Can I put in Dynamaxes? I can't. You know what, I feel like my best play is just to switch out anyway, so I'm just gonna go to Ferrothorn here. Yes, they liquidate. They could try to click Max thing. So I'm gonna go to Aegislash on Max Knuckle. Although no, they wouldn't do it. Oh, they did. Okay, that's really good. The reason that's so good for me is because I just limited their Rain for the rest of the game. Shadow Sneak is not gonna kill here, so my best play is Shadow Ball. They're gonna go for Geyser, and the moment this Rain goes down, I have speed control for the entirety of this game. And I think I can just clean up with Hydreigon at that point. So out comes the Rotom. They're actually going Rotom and trying to use the Rain with this. Okay, I can just go to Pharaoh. They actually miss a Hydra, which could actually end up being big. They burned me there. I'll just Leech Seed. See, Rain is done. They can't abuse Rain anymore, which is so nice. Yeah, I don't want to be aggressive here. I think I just play the safe with the Hydreigon WinCon. They go hard Dracovish. Dracovish can't do much to me. Yeah, they go ahead and run for the game, so I'll be right back. Alright, I have another match right here. We have a Sun team for the last one. I swear I always lose to Sun just because I always don't recognize that this thing gets Heat Wave, and it does. I gotta remember that in case it Heat Waves my Aegislash. What I want to do is lead off with something that does well against Torkoal, but also doesn't really mind Hatterene, and I think Aegislash is the answer. I don't know if Shadow Ball's gonna kill. Let's do this. This is alright, I think I just U-turn. I'm not gonna go Conk, at least I don't think I will, because... Like, I don't want to take an attack here with Conk. Conk is... It's a good breaker, but they have the Corsola at the end of the day. I think I'll just go Conk, actually. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to. That reason right there. I'm gonna Earthquake here on the Corsola. That's annoying. Okay, let's go to Mandibuzz on the rocks and just defog. They shouldn't stay in on knockoff. That would be such a bad play. I think I just defog. Like, what would you do here if you stay in just a Wisp? I really don't agree with that. Like, why would you give me the Eviolite potentially? Well, I'll just knock off now. They go to Hatterene, and I knock off lefties, which is kind of cool. I'll just go for U-turn now. I don't really... This is a really tough Pokemon to switch around, because I could go Aegislash, but if they Mystical Fire, I'm in a worse position. I could go Hydreigon. What if they Dazzling Gleam? I can't go Hydreigon, never mind. Rotom. What do I need a Rotom for? It helps I'm just gonna go Aegislash. I think look Trick Room, but the thing is with Trick Room, I can live this thing's attacks, so I'll just Flash Cannon. They might go back to Snorlax, so they go Torkoal. So in case this was an Eruption set, it's now like out of the picture. Lava Plume does nothing, I can just roost that off. That might even be like choice specs, to be honest. Spit off Mana Buzz is insane. They might aggressively switch back in the Hatterene though, so do I U-turn? No, I should just Roost. And this time I'm gonna U-turn on the Hatterene coming in. Oh, they go Charizard, even better. Because this allows me to get in Hydreigon. Yep, they take solar power damage, and here's where I think I want to try to be a bit aggressive here and go for Dark Pulse into the Hatterene. Okay, that didn't work out. I mean, Draco wasn't going to kill that anyway. I did 24. So it's kind of a relief that they used their Dynamax or Gigantamax, but it didn't put me in the best position here, obviously. This thing is a little bit of an issue. This dies. You probably live, so I'll just go to you. Do I T-Wave, though? Or do I just Volt? I feel like I have to Volt. Whoa, okay, do I just leave? Is that the answer to my question here? Just get out of the game. Okay, I still have my Dynamax, and I think that's the hope I'm going to go for, that my Dynamax is enough to beat this team. So who's going to revenge kill this for me? I'll go to you next. The Dynamax that has potential to win is Aegislash. So they're going to Wildfire, right? I think the best play might have actually been going Aegislash, King Shielding, then going to Mandibuzz, but it's whatever. Now I go to Conk. I got a not good full parrot on this Mach. And I got full parrot on the Mach. Okay, so let's go ahead and Shadow Sneak through them now. I killed that. Is this enough at all? I can Dynamax on you and kill you. Do I even need to, though? Oh, let's put my regular sets back in here. I think I might be able to play this back. Aegislash Blade against, like, it's a really slow Torkoal, that's the thing. Okay, I still need to attack it, because even without, like, even with just max HP, I need to Dynamax to kill here. So let's kill that. And now they go to Snorlax, right? Could Snorlax beat my team down? No, they go to Shiftry, which we know what this gets. I'm going to Max Guard on the Dark Pulse and then get in Ferrothorn. I'm going to hope they're locked into that, I think. That's the only thing I can think to do here. And hope they don't have Heat Wave. Okay, they miss Heat Wave. I decided to go for Rocks because it could be the difference between, like, Snorlax getting knocked out in 2 hits. I think I need them to miss again. Oh, they actually defog. Okay, can you miss, please? Again, like, that would be so lucky, but, like, I've missed so many Overheats. Nah, it's not happening. And, yeah, I lose. I don't see a way out of this. Like, all I needed was damage on the Snorlax, and I think I might have actually been able to win here. Oh, never mind, they flinched me, so yeah. Even if Snorlax had been in range, it wouldn't have been enough. Maybe Shadow Sneak crit? Nah. And we'll go to net things off right there. I think that was 3-2. I played a few games well, but then the first and the last one were definitely not my finest games. I did hope you all enjoyed, though. You can find the team down below in the description if you want to use it yourself. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.